Hi, Weather Joey here with your bottom of the South Island weather recap and forecast for Sunday, April 2nd, 2023. That's where we are. I don't know where you are out in the future, but if you're watching, hello, reporting from the past. Yeah, still kind of wintry here in April 2nd. Got the jacket on. So we'll get into that. But before we get started, I'd like to take this opportunity, as always, to thank and acknowledge the first peoples of this land. I know I say it over and over, and sometimes with a bit more feeling than other times. But really to thank and to acknowledge the fact that us settlers haven't had a great approach to this land over the past couple of hundred years that we've been here. Sometimes it just gets me down that they fucked it up. Anyway, what do we do now? We're trying to find our way out of it. Some people are, some people don't know what to do. Everyone's confused. Everyone's scared. I hope you guys aren't scared in the future. I hope things are chilling out, but everyone's pretty scared and confused right now. And they don't know what to do, and other people are just like party, party, party. Other people are like, we're going down. Anyway, I'm in the camp of just be good to people. Keep your ears open, hear what they have to say. Still working on my whole approach. Anyway, how did I get into that? To thank and acknowledge the first peoples of this land, the First Nations, who have been so understanding anytime I come across the community, understanding, open-hearted, so many things that I have not noticed in my own community often. For forgiveness, for kindness, when there has been so much pain in that community, that one of the automatic reactions to pain is to lash out for revenge and things like that, which anyway, thank you. Okay, so let's look back at the last forecast last Sunday. We've been doing Sunday forecast pretty regularly. We're going to try to keep up with that. Everything was going pretty well as the last forecast went. We had that nice high pressure that kind of built up through here after that low went down there, caused some havoc in Oregon, Northern California. If you're down there, you'll see some records. And they've had apparently the biggest snowpack in recorded history down in the southern Sierra Mountains, which is in part of Northern California. So lots of moisture down there to make up for drought that they've had for years. That's another story. Back up here, we were basking, as I said, in the sunshine of high pressure. That was into Monday, Tuesday, into Wednesday. Temperatures for many in the South Coast, mid-teens for the second time in March. That helped bring the average March temperature more to a normal temperature because we were quite cool the rest of the month and we've been feeling it. But we had a couple little gems that helped us out there. Sunny weather continued into Wednesday, but we saw this, as we mentioned, this high pressure sort of back away, and that allowed for a bit of a northwest flow. Now, that's where the forecast went awry because we saw moisture hit the outer coast in the form of drizzle and fog, but the inner coast stayed nice and sunny, so it didn't penetrate in on that Thursday, the 30th. Yes. So still sunny, but much cooler here because of this northwest flow, a little bit more moisture in the air. This continued to back away, and like we said, a low pressure came in here and a front came moving in from the west-northwest for Friday the 31st. So that finished off March pretty wet, like not super wet, but kind of wet, cool. The mountain saw a nice dump of snow up there, and it brought us a little bit more moisture, but still March was only 40% of what a normal March precipitation was. So that leaves us through the wet season quite dry. So we're a little bit worried about that, but there's some good news in the future because, okay, so that front went through Friday the 31st, and we started off Saturday with a kind of a nice northwesterly, cool northwesterly flow going through as that low sort of moved over here. It helped push that northwesterly flow, mix of sun and cloud for Saturday, the 1st, April 1st. Showers off and on. Real breezy across the south coast as this trough, this low trough settled in for today, which is Sunday. Calmer, but still a mix of sun and cloud. A few little breaks here and there, but still some showers lingering around for that. Now for Monday tomorrow, let me just remind myself of the whole pattern here because I start to get things confused a little as we get into Monday, new ridging into the... Yes. Okay, that's what we're talking about. So, as we get into Monday, we got new ridging up here promising a return to a northwest flow and a bit drier, but still quite cool. This is for Monday the 3rd and Tuesday the 4th. Flow across the coast here. I would say a mix of sun and clouds, some showers here and there. As we get into... Oh my gosh, why do I forget this? Yeah, cool. Nothing like last week, but sun nonetheless. Yes, okay. So we may see some more clearing as we get into Wednesday. Wake up kind of clear. However, we got a new low pressure heading in here. And that's got a new front moving in slowly for Wednesday evening. We should see thickening cloud on Wednesday late through the day. So that's for you guys out there. Thickening cloud. Oh, you can hear one of the showers right now. There you go. For Wednesday, rain overnight as this front crosses into Thursday. A good chunk of rain, and that's kind of a start of a river because what we have up here is this low pressure. Yep, sending that front through, but also driving moisture flow. So in behind that, we're going to see a west-southwest flow that'll bring another frontal system in for Friday. So more rain for Friday. Quite a bit of rain for the south coast, so we're hoping. Freezing levels rising a bit, so adding to the alpine snowpack, but also melting the other snowpack a bit, the lower down. So good rain for the start of, we're in April. Anyway, behind that, it looks like we're into a little bit more of a drier trend for next weekend being Saturday, Sunday, the 5th, something like that. Anyway, you guys figure it out. And then as we get into next week, possibly a bunch of more stormy weather from the southwest. So hopefully some more rain there, but really no sign. Well, we're into spring, regardless, it's April, but not a lot of warm weather. It's going to be slow transition. That's okay. We can wait for sun if we get some rain. So, to my friends in the future, as I said, hope you're doing well. And to my friends out and about, the spirits and beings, plants, animals, minerals. Thank you so much for allowing me to bring my gifts that I have to you. And as always, may the forecast be with you.